Hello, welcome back. Today's project, sort out this misty headlight. So doesn't look so bad this morning, but you can see condensation and it keeps tripping out the ballast. So I've replaced it 2 times now, it's gone again. So we're going to reseal the headlights, paint all these bits black, install some angel eyes, demon eyes. So just in the process of taking the bumper off, you've got, I don't know if you can see, get some light on here. You've got a bolt that goes there, here, 10mm there, 3 more across the top. That's both the same each side, and then you've got ones that go all the way along the bottom, which I've taken out. These little flappy bits. Once you've got them out, there should be 2 bolts here and here, either side for the top of the bumper, and then 4 across the top, which are along here, which I'll take out now. Right, that bumper's ready to come off now. There was 2 T30s up inside there, both sides. The 4 across the top, like I said. These washer jets, I just pushed the arm out from the back, and the cover just clips on with 2 little covers. So I'll pull that bumper off. So that's it. I just lifted off with the headlights now. There's some more T30s across the top. I believe there's a difficult one under here, which is there, I guess. And then there's another one here. So I'll whip them out. You've got to unclip some of this hose for the jets, and that should be the headlights out. Right, so that was quite easy because I got the washer jets, as you can see here. I'm going to undo this clip here. That allows you to take that pipe off. You can just unclip it along here. Then you've got, like I say, 2 T30s, 2 on the top, and then I didn't have the one on the bottom, which was strange on this one, but nice and easy. I'll just whip that one out and then we'll crack on. Right, that's them both out, easy enough. Once you loosen all the bolts, they just slide right out. You did have to move this out the way, so unhook it off the slam bar and then just pop them up there, save all the water leaking out. So the plan of attack now is remove this. This is just a couple of T30s, one here and then one underneath. That then pops off. Then we'll get the heat gun, go around the edges, get this lens off. I'm not replacing the lens today because I didn't have the money, but you know, I'm gonna give them a sand and they should come up like new. Most of it's on the inside from the condensation, so once I clean it, it won't be too bad. Right, so bits I bought for the job: new angel eyes, new canvas, error-free, flicker-free boxes, new ballast for the one that was leaking, headlights, sealants, and demon eyes. So by the end of today, they should look a lot better. Right, let's get on taking these lenses off. Just take this little plastic seal off. That's one side. And we can start lifting these tabs. We're going to heat around the edge with the heat gun. This should soften the seal. Don't stay in one space too long, otherwise you just end up melting the plastic. Okay, pause the video, I'll get some heat into it and then I'll show you how I pry it off. Once you think it's hot enough, just pry. Be careful with this so you don't want to crack the plastic. And make sure these tabs are lifted up when prying around. You can see it kind of coming away already. You just want to work it nice and slow across the top. Trying to shake like I am. And that's pretty much the process. So we'll do that all the way around, doing it little by little. So that's pretty much the top done now. We'll work the sides, do underneath, and we'll peel it off. Just so you know, there's a little Torx nut in the back here. Make sure you take that out, otherwise you'll crack the housing as you're going around. Right, so be careful when you're doing this. It's so easy to fucking crack your lens. Now that's off, I'm going to heat up in here, get all the glue out the seal, all the bits of shit. Do the same with the lens, and I can start dismantling all the bits I'm going to actually paint, and then we'll see how we get on. Just a quick update, I haven't filmed in a little while. I got the heat gun in and around here, and all I done was work the screwdriver, you know, in and out. Hardest bit was getting it off this glass. I've done the best I could, then got some thinners just to clean up the edges. You know, I'm not going to try and get every little bit off, because as long as I got a nice flat clean edge to press up against the new adhesive, I'll be fine. I took this unit out, got some angel eyes here that I took the cap off at the back. There's 4 bolts, and then that whole carrier comes out, and all I've done there is wedge that in the back of this shroud and then fed the wires through here. When I take the other headlight apart, I'll go into a bit more depth. So I've taken all these bits off. I'm just starting to sand them now, ready for paint. Once again, when I take the other headlight apart, I'll go into a little bit more detail. It was taking a bit too long getting the adhesive off. And in the UK, usually we fight the weather. It looks all right today, to be fair. But I don't want to run the risk of getting caught in the rain, because it's give it for later on. So I'll carry on sanding these parts. I'm going to give them a quick coat of etch primer, then satin black. Then we can start thinking about putting the headlight back together, getting the heat on it. While things are drying, I'll make a start on that one. I'll update you in a little while. Right, kind of getting away, carried away with myself then. Once you've got the headlight lens off, there's T25s, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Another one here, and another one at the base of this. This little lens cap, if you can see, I just use a little screwdriver, be ever so careful. I just pry that up, and then this will come out. And there's another one just by there. So be careful, these are, I don't know if they're glass or plastic, but just put them to one side, keep them safe. Once you've taken the bolts out, these will come off. And what I'm doing then is there's clips that take this little shroud off. So obviously we want to be painting this little bezel as well in here. Underneath, there's 2 little clips either side that pop out that little lens. With this one, that just pops out, and I'm inserting, this goes behind the shroud. So how I get to that is there's a back plate on the back. Take that off. I'll do it now and I'll show you. I'll just get all this glue out of here, then I'll show you that. Right, I know this video's jumping around a bit, but prep these. All I've done is give them a wipe down with the green Scotch pad, and that just keys the surface. Then I give it an etch prime, and I go over it with satin black. These are the ones I've done already. They've come out nice. Should look good once the headlights put back together. So I'll get these in a coat of etch primer. I'm also trying to, you know, get rid of some of the scratches on the inside, so I'm going to try and polish them out. If not, I'm going to fucking bite the bullet and buy new lenses. But I'll have to seal these up today because I got work tomorrow. So I'll have to order new lenses if I'm not happy, and then we'll just take these off, put the new ones on. At least all the spraying and all the angel eyes and devil eyes is done. So I'll put these in a coat and then I'll get back to you. Right, so to fit the demon eyes, once again, sorry about jumping back and forth. Take this back panel off here, which is 5 or 6 T25s. Then you got 4 Torx, one each corner. That will allow this whole assembly to come out. What we're going to do then is, if you look from this side, there's 4 Torx either side. I'll whip them out and then I'll show you how I place the demon eye inside. So now that you've got that off, all I'm doing is just make sure we got it the right way around, just so the wiring comes small ones at the top. Okie dokie. So little ones at the top. So I want the wires to come out here, and all you're doing is poking that in and around. It'll sit in there lovely. You've got little tabs there. You just poke them just behind them little tabs and it'll sit in perfect. So when you screw that back on, it'll the wires will be at the top of the headlight. Right, another little update. These have all been sprayed, come out quite nice. Just putting the housing back together now. Put that one on. This shroud goes over there like so. I'll put the angel eye back on, and then I'm going to put my aftermarket angel eyes on top because it's the perfect mounting point. So I'll just button this back together, and I'll show you how I put the angel eyes on. Right, that's the angel eyes back on. You just clip them at the tops, screw holes them in at the bottom. Now these are going to sit over the tops of them. One there, one there. I've bought some 3mm 3M double-sided tape just to hold them on. I'll tuck the wires at the top so they're nice and hidden, and then we'll just have to see if the shrouds go over, but they should do because they're pretty much the same size. So I'll get these stuck on and see where we go. Right, that's them just double-sided taped on. Like I say, 3M to the original. It's starting to come together now. I'll get the blends put back together, and then we'll stick them, glue them, and oven them, and they'll be great. Right, so I've gone and laid my new headlight seal all the way around the edge. I'm going to heat it with the heat gun now so it gets nice and soft. Get the lens back on, and then slowly squeeze it all the way around. This is the headlight seal that you buy. It comes in 6-meter lengths. You just pop that all the way around in the hole. That's why it's good and necessary that you clean out this channel the best you can. You're never going to get it all out, but do what you can. And obviously get it off the back of the lens. So we'll get this heated. We'll push it from this corner first, get the little screw in, get that in nice and tight, and then we'll work towards this side. So let's see how that goes. So I'll just show you the tape. I start from the bottom because I didn't want the two pieces joining at the top. So what you do is get yourself a good length. Start laying it in the channel. Once you get heat on it and the lens pushes it, it'll sit lovely. Keep it flat, try not to stretch it. I mean, looking at it, it's got different thicknesses to it just by the manufacturing process, but lay it in the best you can. Make sure you get your bends in. All the way around the corner. Make sure you get it in nice and tight. Remember, this is the corner with the screw, so it'll pull in as you tighten the screw up. Now I'm going to cut off a little bit more because it seems to be a bit thin by there, so I'm going to overlap it just to make sure it's got a good seal. Mold it together where it joins and push it in. Say with the heat it'll come up a bit better, so I'll just stretch that a little bit and then double it up, push it in there just so it's left a bit thin, that's all. So we'll heat it up a bit like so. Just nice and hot, and we can get the lens on. Then start with the wiring of the angel eyes and the demon eyes. I don't know what to do to have the demon eyes on a separate switch, or just have them on all the time with the angel eyes. I'll have to have a little thing. Right. Right, a lot of time has passed now. As you can see, it's dark. Run into a few issues. Wiring. I just couldn't, because I've ordered new ballast, put the new ballast in, and the headlight still wasn't working. So I've spent the past 2 hours just trying to get the headlight working. Finally done it. So I've got one headlight back in the car. I'm just going to glue this tab on here because it was broken when I took it off the car. So I'm just going to fix that now. While that heat gun is heating up, got one headlight in. Let's get a little bit of focus on it. So just going to put the other one in, stitch it back together. Job's done. It's been a long day. I've been at this since 10 o'clock. But they look good. Right, I'll show you the finished article very shortly. Right, it's the next day now. Got a bit too dark to put the car back together last night, so finished it off this morning. That's the end result. I think it looks a lot cleaner, more crisper. Certainly liking the LED halo eyes a lot better. Look a lot more crisp and brighter. Right, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel up here if you wouldn't mind. Thank you very much. Any support would be greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.